whoa, between Tetris, Air, and now this film, this has been a really good year for the creation of objects. Movies about the creation of objects that we all take for granted that are riveting as any action cinema. Seriously, this is great. Hi, everyone. This might be the best of the three, honestly. Hi, everyone. It's me, Grant, the movie and TV guy. Today, before we begin, I should put a disclaimer on this. We are reviewing a movie today. We also, though, I would be remiss if I didn't talk a little bit, positively, talk about the theater experience I had tonight, along with the film. So, this might run a little long. We might kind of split it. The review will probably end around the half a point, and then I gotta tell you about this. So, that being said, hi, I have to break out again. I have to tell you about this experience. It was awesome. So anyway, hi everyone. It's me, Grant, the movie and TV guy. Welcome to Raising Popcorn with Grant, everybody. And today we are talking about a movie. Movie and TV is what we do here, and that movie is BlackBerry. BlackBerry is a Canadian film. It is written and directed and co-starring Matt Johnson. Matt Johnson, for those who don't know, his previous work includes the terrific 2013 film The Dirties, and the terrific 2016 film Operation Avalanche, as well as the terrific cult Canadian sitcom / sort of pseudo-sitcom, pseudo-docu-sitcom, Nirvana the Band the Show. So, what is BlackBerry about? Well, it's about BlackBerry. It's about the phone. BlackBerry, the company that made it. It's about the nerds who put it out together. Among those nerds include, and I mean the nerds affectionately, of course, but they very much are nerds, proudly so. And those nerds include, among them, Mike Lazaridis, played by Jay Baruchel, and I think one of if not the best performance he's ever given, and I like him. As well as his good buddy Douglas Friggin, played by the director Matt Johnson. They are beginning work on a handheld emailing device / phone. They call, I think it's like the Pocket Link, which will eventually become the BlackBerry. When we meet them at the beginning of the story, it is 1996. They are pitching their concept to businessman Jim Balsillie, played another career best performance by Glenn Howerton, Dennis Reynolds from It's Always Sunny, and Mr. Griffin from AP Bio. He comes in like a very profane bull in a china shop and begins to sort of take over, which begins to strain the friendship between Mike and Douglas and the other programmers, the sort of motley crew of people. And we begin to see that as the company rises, the fall is coming, and that fall comes in the form of a certain little device we all have, including yours truly, the iPhone, in 2007, which changes everything. Can BlackBerry survive? For a lot of smart people, they made a lot of dumb decisions. One of them might have been hiring this huckster named Jim. Let the backbiting and the truth is stranger than fiction comedy begin. So BlackBerry is, damn, it was good. I mean, okay. This movie, I first heard about this movie a few months back when my pal, who is from Canada, Becca Sandergaard, who saw the film again today, told me, like, how great it was. It was from, I think it was like a festival. And then I saw the trailer in front of, I believe it was Paint. And I was like, this looks really good. This looks really good. So I went out of my way tonight to see it. It was a first for me. My first Alamo Drafthouse experience in the newly opened one in STL. It was very, very fun. We'll get there. And I loved BlackBerry. This is the year for nostalgic objects that we all took for granted, movies about the people who made them. This is the best one. Of 3 really good movies, this is the best one. I fucking love this movie. This is a great movie. And I think the biggest reason of all is, like, okay, when you hear the premise, similar in a weird way to Air, when you hear the premise, oh, it's a movie about the invention of the BlackBerry phone, how interesting could that be? Not only is it as riveting as any thriller, it's hilarious. This is line for line, beat for beat, one of the funniest movies I've seen this year so far. It is genuinely, it never once takes itself seriously. In a lot of ways, if you look at the poster that is clearly going to be attached to this video, it looks like a serious serious drama. Not to say there isn't any dramatic elements in it at all. This is a comedy. And it is intentionally a comedy. There are jokes in this movie. The movie's whole basis is how kind of ridiculous the rise and fall of this item and this invention was. And how smart these guys were. They made a lot of stupid mistakes. And that's why I think having Matt Johnson do this was perfect, because it's a lo-fi movie, it's a low-budget, indie film, Canadian film. This movie benefits hugely from the lo-fi approach. You'd think that was an odd choice for a movie that is... But this is like and I mean this as an absolute compliment, this is like The Social Network if it was made basically by the scrappy cinema verite indie filmmakers about these scrappy programmers. That's really what this movie is about. It's almost a comedy about these kind of nerdy guys trying to make something cool and having sort of corporate America, or in this case corporate Canada, kind of overtake it. This is great. I love this movie. I think this movie is hilarious. Jay Baruchel is phenomenal in this movie. It's a career best work from him. Matt Johnson is great. Got some really good little appearances here and there from people like Michael Ironside, who's just terrifying and great in this movie, as sort of a heavy that they bring in to kind of run the floor with an iron fist. Carrie Elwes as a sort of competitor at a Palm Pilot has a nice couple of scenes, very, very good. It's just great, guys. I really love this. But I think that above everything else, the best things this movie is going forward are Matt Johnson's script, which I believe there might be a co-writer, hold on, and Matthew Miller. Okay, Matt Johnson and Matthew Miller's screenplay, which is based on a book called Losing the Signal. This is the script, and then Glenn Howerton. If he doesn't get... it's too bad this didn't come out later in the year, because he would legitimately be up for a Best Supporting Actor nomination. He is absolutely the greatest movie prick since, fucking Johnny from The Karate Kid. He is so good in this movie as, the biggest douche canoe you've ever met. But, he's just an idiot. But he's he's a tyrannical idiot. He's great in this. Loved it. Loved him. Loved this movie. BlackBerry is great. It's the second movie in a row I gave this to today, but you know what? Yeah, you see it. Bang. 5 out of 5 stars plus. For BlackBerry. This is great. Seek this out. This is great. I think it's getting a rollout kind of... This is the only place in St. Louis that was showing it, was the Drafthouse. So that was one of the motivating factors to go. And yeah, I love this movie. 5 stars plus for BlackBerry. This is just wow, just phenomenal. Thank you to go there. I'll do it again. 5 stars plus for BlackBerry. This is just great. Loved it. Loved it. Loved it. That being said, before we get to trailer trash, let me just real quickly talk about the experience. So we go in there. This place, Alamo Drafthouse. I've heard some things about it. First off, the food was delicious. I had a Royale with cheeseburger. Really good. Popcorn was delicious. Really, really, really polite servers. I have nothing negative to say about this. This is one of the best theater going experience I've ever had. The picture was nice and bright and really, really crisp looking. The trailers were brief, but the best thing about it by far was the pre-show. So what they do at this place apparently is that, and I talked to the guy afterwards because the staff really was engaged with the audience after the movie was done about what they thought of the movie, and my audience, including me, loved it. We had a packed theater, which was great. We were talking, and one of the guys who works there cuts these together. Individual theaters have it for individual movies. So what they do is, they don't show actual ads before the trailers. So what they do is, they do they actually encourage you to get there 30 minutes early because they have a little presentation for you. And it's basically, in my case, I don't know about other movies, but we saw BlackBerry. They had a 30-minute supercut montage that for half of it I was like, did Everything Is Terrible make this? And then sure enough, some of the clips had Everything Is Terrible, and I'm like... If you haven't, by the way, on YouTube right now, I will share the link with you. To Everything Too Terrible to Tokyo Drift is great. It is worth your time. It is only an hour, 10 minutes long. All of it's on YouTube. It's great. But they did one, and it's all funny tech clips and BlackBerry clips, interspersed with trailers for Matt Johnson's other work and interviews with Glenn Howerton. It was a really neat little 30-minute package they gave us. Very funny, one of which was one of those little G.I. Joe fake PSAs, I'm a computer, quit your downloadings. So that was a nice little blast from the past. Really fun experience, really fun little treat. If you go to an Alamo Drafthouse, get there early. You will not be disappointed. They really, really treat you well. They have posters on the wall leading to the theater that are in French. Like, what? Really fun movie. Great food. Great people. It's nice. Thumbs up. And not intrusive. You'd think that it would be really intrusive, the dine-in theater. I've been to dine-in theaters that are. This is a really, really smooth ship. Great time. Really polite, nice staff. Totally great. And then also, the turn your phone off, because also they have a zero tolerance talking and texting policy, which is great. They have the staff. They play you this audio of someone actually getting thrown out of one of their theaters to like encourage you not to talk. We're just like, cursing them out. It's hilarious. People clapped. I mean, it was really funny. So yeah, great experience, great people. Had a great audience. I saw it with one or two movie goodies. But really, it was. So anyway. Go to the Alamo Drafthouse if you haven't. You'll have a great night at the movies. Even if you see a crappy movie, you'll probably have a good memory. So, and they have merch. So yeah, buy some of their merch. I wish I did. Anyway, that being said, trailer trash. Let's talk some trailer trash real quick because we're gonna time out. And I gotta go. No Hard Feelings. Talked about it. Looks good. Asteroid City. Talked about it. Looks good. Past Lives. Talked about it. Looks good. Next Goal Wins. This is the new film from Taika Waititi. Looks very funny. It's a football, English, soccer in our country because we're heathens. Yeah. And was there trauma? No, there was not. All right, that is it. We will be back tomorrow for Fool's Paradise and Knights of the Zodiac. Sunday is Hypnotic. Monday is Crater. Fast X is coming next week. That'll all be next time. And until next time, I'm Grant, the movie and TV guy. I see it all. I'm happy to share it with you. I love you all. I appreciate you all. I have no cost of Mr. I love you 3000. Be kind to one another. If you like this video, give it a like if you want to. Give it a subscribe if you want to. Give it the bell. I don't know what it does. That's supposed to do. Or so I've been told. Leave a comment, even if it's Hey Grant, I like waffles. It really helps out. If you want to find me else, reviews, listen to other fun stuff, you can find me on Letterboxd, Raising Popcorn with Grant, Instagram, Raising Popcorn with Grant, Twitter, @RaiseGrant, Serialized, all one word, all lowercase, Raising Popcorn, Facebook, Raising Popcorn with Grant. Check out my podcast, Raising Popcorn with Grant, the podcast, on Spotify and Anchor. Sorry I'm going so fast. Some of you already have it. If you haven't, take care of yourself, take care of your mental health. This is incredibly important, and I want to know down below, what did you think of BlackBerry? Did you like the movie? Hate the movie? Think my opinion's good? Think I'm full of shit? Comment below, let me know. And until we meet again, we were all raised on popcorn. Make my life extra better. I'll catch you guys next time. Take care, everyone. Have a wonderful night. Thanks, everybody. Bye.